Hello everyone, welcome to this math tutorial, and today we will be showing you how to get the sector of a circle. Basically, there are three known branches to these, and that is the sector of a circle, the segment of a circle, and its arc length. On this video, we might cover up only the basics of getting the sector of a circle. We're not going full depth to it, but making it minimum as possible. Without further ado, let's begin. So now, before we start with our exercise, what is actually a sector of a circle? To give the definition of it, a sector of a circle is a region bounded by an arc of the circle and the two radii to the endpoints of the arc. As you can see here, we have a figure of a circle and we have 3 points, that is point B, point L, and point C. Going back to the definition, a circle is a region bounded by an arc. So we have an arc here which is L, point L, and point C. Let's say the measure of this arc is 90 degrees. A sector of a circle is a region bounded by an arc. Point L and point C is the arc of the circle and two radii to the endpoint of this arc. So we're now done with our figure. We have a sector of a circle. So now that we've got that, we now need to know the area of our sector. We have 3 steps to determine our area, and firstly, we need to get all of the measures of our sector. Our arc, which is 90 degrees, and our radius, which is 8 centimeters. We'll put that over here. So now that we've got that, we now need to continue with our first step. That is of course to determine the ratio first. So our formula, we have a formula to get the ratio, which is MOTA, stands for measure of the arc, divided by 360, which is the whole measure of the circle. We will substitute our 90 degrees to MOTA, dividing it by 360. 90 divided by 360, you can get it on decimal form, but we actually chose to put it on our fraction form, and that is 1/4. 90 divided by 360, or 1/4. Processing it with your own knowledge, the basic knowledge on processing any formulas, substituting with all of our measures to get the ratio. That is the first step. It's not really going to be that hard for you to process it. So now let's continue with our second step. Find the area of the circle. The formula for this is A equals pi r squared. So let's substitute our radius, which is 8 centimeters. Again with the formula, A equals pi r squared. A equals pi, and then our radius, we will substitute our radius, which is 8 centimeters. 8 times 8 would be 64, because we have a squared, r squared. 8 times 8 equals 64, so our answer would be A equals 64 pi centimeters squared. Now with our third step, that is to get the product of the ratio, by that the measure of the arc divided by 360 and the area of the circle. Basically, third step is a combination of first step and second step. Going back with our third step, the measure of the arc divided by 360, that is first step, and the area of the circle, which is the second step. We got the measure of the arc divided by 360 with our first step, which is 1 divided by 4, and our area of the circle, which is second step, and that is 64 pi centimeters squared. 1 divided by 4, 64 pi centimeters squared, is, if multiplied both, would be 64 divided by 4 pi centimeters squared. We will now lower that, and we would get 32 divided by 2 pi centimeters squared. 32 divided by 2 is 16, multiplying it with 3.14, the value of our pi. So we would end up with our answer, area of sector LBC equals 50.24 centimeters squared. Then ending up with our last answer, and this is the area of sector LBC. So hope you understand our math tutorial, and that would be all about sectors. signing off.